Presence is power when dating. Huddle up, huddle up. Fellas, your presence is your power. Not money, not looks, not pickup lines. Your presence is what makes people stop and listen, bro. And when you're dating, she can feel it before you even start speaking. She can feel it, bro. What is presence? Simple. Presence means you're fully here. Not in your phone, not in your head, not in the past, not in the future. You're here. You're present. You're calm, you're alert, and you're grounded. You're aware of what's happening around you. And confident is who you are. Confident is who you are in that moment. A man who's present, bro, when you're present, you don't need to talk. A man who's present doesn't need to talk himself up. His energy does all the talking, bro. You don't have to talk her into making her believe that you are the one, that you're that guy. You don't have to talk, bro. You're present. Why present wins when dating? Your presence is what I call a gem in dating, is when women pick up on subtle things, bro. For example, your tone, your posture, your eye contact. If you're distracted or too anxious, bro, she feels that instantly. Instantly, she'll pick up on that. If you're relaxed and focused, she feels safe and intrigued. Intrigued about what you're saying, intrigued about who you are, intrigued about how you think. Presence communicates leadership, and leadership communicates confidence. When you're grounded, when you're really grounded, bro, I mean rock solid, she follows your energy naturally. Not because you're forcing it, but because you own that moment, bro. You own it. The hidden power of stillness, most men, you overcompensate. They try to impress a woman, bro. They talk way too much about them or whatever is going on. Sometimes you just got to let the conversation breathe, bro. Let the moment breathe. Some men, they feel like if it's silence that they're doing something wrong and it's awkward. It's okay, bro. Sometimes silence is power. Stillness, being still in the moment, bro, stillness shows control. It shows you have control over, you're aware of who you are and you have control over the situation, bro. There's power in that. When you're like trying to rush to fill the spaces, every time there's like a little gap in the conversation, bro, you're signaling that you're uncomfortable, bro. You're signaling that you're not comfortable. And comfort equal uncomfortability, bro, is going to equal a no-no. You want to signal that you're comfortable in the situation, that you are in control of what's going on. And comfort equals confidence, bro. Comfort equals confidence. A real one, a real one doesn't chase attention. He commands it by being a solid. He commands it by being a solid guy right there. When she's looking at you, she's like, whoa, this guy right here, he's different. There's something about him. He's not shaken to his core. Even uncomfortable conversation, he has the same posture. Whether he was receiving rejection or whether he was receiving a compliment, he's still like this, still calm. And the way to master being calm is, bro, you're going to have to build your presence. You're going to have to build your presence. That's how you're going to command being calm, bro. How you build your presence? Control your breathing, bro. Control your breathing. A calm body equals a calm mind. Control your breathing, bro. Control your breathing and lock in on her eyes, bro. Lock in on eye contact. Don't stare, but connect. And then listen deeply, bro. Not to reply, but to understand what she's talking about. Listen, I did a video a while back. You got to go watch. I said 50-50. 50% of the time you're listening, 50% of the time you're talking. It's a masterful skill that you need to have, bro. You need to put that in your toolbox, bro. Put that in your tool belt. Learn how to communicate. And that starts with eye contact. That starts with listening. And speak slower, bro. Every word has weight when it's not rushed. If you notice, even when I deliver and I'm speaking on these videos, I take my time because I want you to understand what I'm saying. Speaking of taking my time, I want you to pause right now. I want you to hit like and subscribe because every day I'm going to come and I'm going to give you some more gems. I'm going to give you some more tools to put in your dating kit, bro. I'm going to sharpen you up out here. So I want you to meet me here every day. So make sure you hit like and subscribe, huddle up. But bro, when you're building your presence, know your value. Presence grows when you respect your own time and energy. Show up when you're supposed to show up, bro. Don't let yourself down. Be present. Presence grows when you respect your own time, bro. When you know, understand it, all right, I'm on the clock here. Let me perform. Let me show up and break out my best. I've been working on myself. This is the time to put it to use. This is the time. All of the motivational videos, all of the game, bro, this is the time. That's when you show up. That's when you show up because you understand who you are and what you are bringing and what you deliver. The man who masters his focus masters the moment. When you master your focus, bro, you will master the moment. Presence versus performance. We got to talk about it, fellas. Presence versus performance. The reason why we have to talk about it, because a lot of men perform. They fake confidence, they fake interest, and they fake game. They fake confidence, they fake interest, and they fake game. Women are smart, bro. They will pick up on that too. Presence doesn't perform, it projects truth. When you're speaking truth and when you're standing on truth and you're solid, bro, it projects truth. When you're authentic, you don't need validation. She can feel your intention, bro. And that's what builds attraction. Stop trying to be perfect, bro. Stop trying to be perfect. Start being present. That's the real flex. You want to flex out here? That's the real flex, bro. Be present. Be present in the moment, bro. Presence is magnetic. Presence is magnetic. Women will swarm you like flies, bro, when they realize that you're a guy that's present, that you understand what's going on. You understand your surroundings. You understand your social dynamics. You're there. You're aware. It's the difference between chasing and being chosen. The big difference between chasing and being chosen is being present, bro. That's what's magnetic. That's your slight edge over everybody else. When you walk in a room and your energy says, I'm good either way, bro, when you walk in and your energy says, I'm going to be good either way, that's power. That, my guy, is power. Go get you some power, brother. Not loud. You're not thirsty. You're just solid. Remember, bro, the loudest man in the room often has the weakest presence. There's nothing wrong with just being relaxed and cool and calm, bro. The loudest man in the room often has the weakest presence, bro. Fellas, when you master presence, you'll be unstoppable out here, my guy. You stop playing games and start setting tones, bro. When you master presence, bro, all of the games stop. You're setting the tone. People want to hear what you have to say. Women want to understand how you're moving. She wants to be attached to that. Be where your feet are at. Be where you find your feet. Wherever your feet are at, that's where you need to be. And then speak with intention. Speak with intention. And then last, bro, move with peace. Be peaceful out here, bro. There's enough hostile and negativity and everybody trying to, you don't have to be like that old alpha male doing that. Bro, time out for that. That's played out. Be you. Be who you are. Be authentic. Be genuine. That's how you win in life and in love. That's how you are going to win big out here dating. So huddle up. Coach T speaks.